As the drone industry braces for possible restrictions on Chinese manufactured technology, operators are being forced to rethink their tech stack. In this DRONELIFE exclusive guest post, Kristaps Brass of European flight planning software company UgCS argues that software independence, not just hardware, is the critical factor for long-term operational success. DRONELIFE neither accepts nor makes payment for guest posts. Why multi-platform drone software is the key in this market. By Kristaps Brass. UgCS, the DJI ban is more than a supply problem. For years, DJI shaped the drone industry. It wasn't just dominant, it became the default for hardware, software, and workflows. But that dominance hid a risk. Today, with the potential ban of DJI products in the US, that risk is clear. This isn't only about whether DJI drones can be sold or used. It's about how vulnerable many operators have become by tying their entire operation to a single brand. What we are seeing now is more than just regulatory turbulence. It's a wake-up call. If your fleet, flight planning, and data tools depend on one supplier, you are exposed. The shift away from DJI is forcing operators, from critical infrastructure teams to private contractors, to rethink their entire stack. It's no longer a question of loyalty or preference. It's a matter of operational survival. Single platform dependence has become a liability. The reality is simple. If your tools only work with one type of drone, you face immediate challenges. You will need to rebuild your flight plans. You will need to retrain your pilots. You will spend time and money adapting data pipelines to new formats. Most dangerously, you will lose time on missions that can't wait. These are not theoretical risks. At UgCS, we work every day with customers making this transition. We see the same story repeated. The operators who succeed are those who already had multi-platform software in place, software that doesn't care whether the drone is made by DJI, Freefleet, Hotel, Inspired Flight, Hexadrone, or anyone else. What multi-platform really means in practice, let's be clear, multi-platform support isn't just about ticking boxes. It's about giving operators real control. With UgCS, a mission you designed for a DJI Matrix can be flown tomorrow on a Freefleet Alta X without rebuilding it from scratch. Your pilots don't need to learn a new app because the interface stays the same. Your data output stays consistent across hardware. That means less time wasted, fewer errors, and safer missions. This flexibility matters more than ever. We see fleets evolving rapidly. Few operators today can afford to run DJI-only fleets. Public agencies and private companies alike are moving to mixed fleets, not by choice, but by necessity. Multi-platform software turns that complexity into a manageable reality. Why other platforms fall short. If you've tried to manage mixed fleets with single-brand software, you already know the limitations. DJI Pilot 2 or Flight Hub locks you into DJI hardware. Ground Control supports open-source hardware like Autopilot or PX4. But many users tell us the learning curve is steep, and the interface feels dated. Other browser-based tools depend on an internet connection. That works fine in an office, but in the field, at a remote mine, or along a power line corridor, losing connectivity can halt operations. Multi-drone software, such as UgCS, is built differently. It runs locally, with full offline capability. Map and elevation data can be cached ahead of time. That means you can plan, fly, and monitor missions anywhere, whether or not the internet follows you there. Multi-drone, multi-mission, without the chaos. As fleets diversify, so do the missions. Large-scale corridor mapping, LiDAR surveys, emergency response. These require more than one drone in the air. UgCS gives pilots the ability to coordinate multiple drones simultaneously. You can plan overlapping missions, monitor multiple flights, and keep everything under control from a single screen. This level of capability is rare, but it's exactly what complex operations demand. Just as important, UgCS gives you the tools to fly smarter. It supports true 3D flight planning, not just flat maps with height indicators. Terrain following can be customized for the mission, whether you need to follow ground level precisely, maintain a constant AMSL, or avoid surface obstacles shown in a DSM. LiDAR missions benefit from automated figure-8 IMU calibrations and trajectory smoothing that protects sensitive sensors. photogrammetry flights stay consistent because camera angles, overlaps, and GSD can be planned down to the detail. The real cost of staying locked in, some operators are still hoping they can wait out the regulatory uncertainty, but relying on a single vendor comes at a price that's already being paid. Every hardware change means new training, new planning, new risk. Data gets fragmented across systems. Critical missions face delays while teams scramble to adapt. The hidden cost of lock-in is operational inflexibility, and in this market, that's not a cost any pilot can afford. The operators who will lead this industry forward are those who embrace fleet diversity and standardize on software that handles it all. Mixed fleets aren't a future scenario. They're today's reality. And if your tools can't support that, you're already behind. The UgCS approach, software that works for you, not the drone. From day one, our mission at UgCS has been to give professional pilots the tools to fly the missions they need with the hardware that fits the job. That means no lock-in. That means offline capability. That means software designed for real-world challenges, not marketing checklists. We've focused on what pilots actually need: full 3D planning, real terrain following options, mission reusability across platforms, support for complex sensors and payloads, and the ability to operate anywhere, regardless of connectivity. We're not chasing flashy features. We're solving the problems that matter when the drone leaves the ground. Learn more about UgCS here. https://www.svengineering.com/flight-planning/UgCS. The way forward. The drone industry is entering a new phase. Hardware choices will keep evolving. Regulatory environments will shift. Supply chains will change. The only constant will be the need for tools that keep operators in control. Multi-platform software isn't a luxury anymore. It's the foundation of resilient, professional drone operations. The pilots who recognize that now will be the ones leading this market tomorrow. If you're still relying on single-brand tools, now's the time to rethink. Because the next disruption isn't a question of if, it's a question of when. Kristaps Brass is an engineer and product owner of UgCS at SPH Engineering. Having been with SPH Engineering since 2014, Kristaps has worked on countless field flight tests, lead customers training in Riga and around the world from Brazil to Australia, and even participated in an expedition to Greenland in 2019 together with Alexei Dobrovolsky, CTO. Kristaps graduated from Stockholm School of Economics in Riga and Tallinn University of Technology, where he studied integrated engineering. He is currently heading the UgCS development and product team toward making UgCS flight planning software the leading choice for professional drone pilots.